Hey Mom, what time is it?
4:09 a.m.
And we're going hiking. Where are we going hiking?
We are going up to Mount Jacinto Peak, but because the Palm Springs tram is closed due to COVID pandemic, we are going to go the other way, starting from Idyllwild, which is longer, 16 miles round trip, and it's a 4,000-foot elevation gain. So the whole hike isn't as steep as Baldy, but it's 16 miles round trip. But we're doing progressively higher and harder hikes to help us prepare for Everest base camp trek in Nepal this October.
Anything you want to say?
Good morning. I had coffee.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this video short. We woke up at 3:30 a.m. And we may finish our hike in the dark as well.
And we have headlamps and extra batteries.
We have lights to put on our heads, and we are all prepared. All right, so here we go.
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
We started the hike at 6:15 and it was light. The sunrise was, say, about 5:20 in the morning. And we ended the hike at 7:30 at night and it was still light out until about 8:30. So we didn't need headlamps at all, even though we do carry them for emergencies and also backup batteries. The first part of our hike was Devil's Slide Trail, starting out at Humber Park at the very east side of Idyllwild, and that leg was roughly 2.5 miles, going roughly 6,500 feet to just over 8,000 feet. Switchbacks, nice views of the higher ridges, and we hit upon some streams and pretty green foliage around it, and most of the trees around that area were oak. I believe they were black oak. That trail, the Devil's Slide Trail, went about from west to east, and then we hit an intersection of trails, a four-way trails intersection, and the north-south trail was the Pacific Crest Trail, and we took that north for probably about 4 miles or so, something like that, and then the Pacific Crest Trail turns left off of that, and but we kept going north into the San Jacinto wilderness and hit upon the prettiest alpine ridge with very, very lush green ferns. From there, we hiked up to 9,700 feet to the saddle of Wellman's Divide, and that actually is where we intersect the trails that we take when we hike to Mount Jacinto Peak from the Palm Springs tram. Then we hiked further north from 9,700 feet along two ridges with switchbacks up into the peak of Mt Jacinto, which is at 10,484 feet. And at the top, there's probably about 20 feet of rocks that you have to scramble. And I've walked that peak. I've hiked up there 3 times, and I didn't feel like scrambling since we went 16 miles round trip. But Jackie and Zach did. We were all extremely proud of ourselves that we were able to hike 16 miles round trip and 4,000 foot elevation gain and not be too dead throughout the week. We are training for the Everest Base Camp Trek in Nepal next October, and in 2 weeks we're gonna try our toughest hike yet to Mount Gorgonio. It's about 18 miles round trip and a 5,500 elevation gain and up to 11,500 feet or so. And so after our hike last weekend, that 16 miles, 4,000 foot elevation gain, I think we're ready. The Alpine Ridge with the most gorgeous ferns also has this beautiful little waterfall that you can walk right into, almost like a little miniature cave. It was just so gorgeous. I loved that whole ridge.